Because we have a worm. We're gonna worm.
Yay.
Seika's awake.
Ah,
Seika's just not here yet. Hi, Seika.
was making
Hello.
coffee.
Coffee. I can't have coffee. Well, I had a crash out in yesterday's FF14 stream because of my caffeine withdrawal. It was very embarrassing. The VOD's up on YouTube. You can watch.
I'm not sure if I'm deriving much joy out of people having withdrawal crash.
Yeah, no, it was miserable, but it has motivated us to try to actually finish and find four more people for just a proper blind EX static.
Oh.
Because mostly it's just people not being in the group chat and trying to communicate in the text chat while the Dawn Trail EXs, which are very visually busy, go on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have enough caffeine for this shit. Also, now that we're doing contemporary content, our party finder fills with people who want to clear so that they can get rewards.
Oh.
And then when we don't clear, they start leaving, and then we have to rehost again, and it's just like a nightmare.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Oh, shit.
What
Like-
happened?
Oh no. Seika, are you okay? Did the coffee explode?
I forgot to close the container my cat's food is in,
Oh.
and I look over and a cat just munching away at the kibble. I didn't notice because my cat, she won't get into it. She'll eat from the bowl, and if I leave it open, she'll just ignore it. But I opened my bedroom door and another cat came in and they made a beeline for the fucking cat food.
You know what? That's the best disaster we could hope for. So yeah, we are live. Primo has to
Oh my
leave
God.
early, and I really want to finish this book today because this is a cool little section we're in. So let's do our flashback. Previously
flashback.
on Age of Worms.
Last time, Karari went around town very subtly asking for where the dead people went, while also not paying attention to any of the surroundings. And what happened is that Ewan and Crowley got ambushed in their sleep by a bunch of people working as corpse stealers, I guess. But cunningly, we were able to save our hide by selling a huge amount of meat.
Beautiful
Because the
meat.
people that we rubbed the wrong way with seem to have been similarly broke as we are. So they took all the meat and told us where they brought the corpses because they brought them to some kind of foreign doctor who's taken up residence near-ish, who also happens to be the friend of one of the important people around here.
Shiyun, do you remember any of the details that Rory's left out?
Nope.
It's at the old observatory northwest of town, and he's friends
Yep.
with Balabar Smenk, the richest, meanest, and most powerful mine owner.
Ah, right. Also, he comes from Geb
Yes.
as the doctor, not the other guy.
Actually, both of them come from Geb.
Yep. Because apparently there's also a Lich Kingdom.
Yes.
Balabard didn't enjoy being in, apparently.
Yep. Geb is Is it bad if I say Geb is sort of like the Iran of Pathfinder if the Ayatollah were a Lich King?
I have no idea because I don't actually know much about either Gap or Iran.
I think that's the summary to put forward. It's slightly Islamophobic, but I think that's the best take.
I'm not surprised if the module itself turns out to be slightly bad in that regard, considering that it's a little bit older and has a few other
Uh,
problematic aspects.
that, so that Geb is a Pathfinder thing, and the module predates Pathfinder.
Oh,
So having him be from Geb is a Barb choice.
okay.
Um, I'll be keeping my eye out on that though because this module came out in the Bush administration.
Oh,
Excuse me. So yeah,
Gesundheit.
so you two are in your living room after the previous night's events, knowing where the corpses that you need to finally put the little girl to rest and get into the last room you need to clear is. What do you want to do?
That's an excellent question.
To help maybe lead you around, you could gather supplies, scope out the old observatory, kick down the door, guns blazing, any sort of option, or anything else you can imagine.
Hmm. What would Crory do? He'd probably just walk up there. Going to places unprepared hasn't backfired enough yet.
Shun,
Yeah, we only casually dial the time.
don't forget hero points.
Oh, right, we have hero points.
That's okay, we'll remember them next when you die again and go, oh shit, right, hero point.
You mean we remember them right when I'm dying again and save on the last possible die roll not to die, and then realize, I could have used hero points and make this a lot less stressful.
Exactly. But yeah, I assume Shion is saying that is Shion saying that in character to Corey?
Yeah.
Can you repeat what you said?
Hungry now, I don't remember.
Oh,
That's
no.
also
no.
in character.
Okay then. Yeah, Crowley will prepare a little bit of bombs and ammunition with his ammunition crafter because throwing chunk bombs at things have always been a good choice.
Okay.
Shion just decided explosion is the way to go from now on.
Okay, Shion is down with explosion. Um, so what time do you want to head in towards the observatory? That will determine whether or not I have the sun turned on.
Oh, if we say too late, Barbara's gonna go out and remove the sun.
I have it. because it's like a dark, creepy observatory, I have lighting off on it, but I actually have an asset there that is the sun to light the outside area if you decide to go during the day.
Uh,
So I just need to know whether I need to
l-
have that on or off.
let's say we start moving there in the morning because that seems like a good time to start things and see when we arrive there.
Okay.
That works.
Well, it's not very far out of town, so you'll arrive there pretty early in the morning.
Mm,
Let me get the area. It's only about 5 minutes kind of northwest of where the map of Diamond Lake lets off. It's on a bluff overlooking
oh,
an abandoned mine, and there's a crumbling old observatory. It has a big, tall tower with a domed roof that has a wide slit going through it. But it's kind of viney, run down. The windows are kind of fogged over with grime. It hasn't been occupied in quite a while. The roof of kind of the attached house bit on the front sags. And then the only real easy approach, because it's on this big bluff. The only real easy approach is this slim stairway that's been carved into the hillside, leading to its only door, which is on that kind of sagging front house section. The only window that you can kind of see into is up on the higher floors. You can see some lights flickering inside. And your characters are on the map at the path, kind of at the lead up to that narrow stairwell. Although I should probably post the side view because you will see the side view long before you get to the building. So I'll put that into the Discord chat. Oh, that's the art you were working on earlier from your dream.
Yeah.
Oh, she cute.
yeah.
The image I posted is dark because it's on a section of the map that has no light.
Nobody paid the power bill.
I mean, doesn't look like someone lived there for a long time.
No.
I'm wondering if this thing is old enough to be of interest for our employer that wanted us to clear out the grave, or if it is too young to be of interest to him.
Um, I would say you could make a local lore check if you had that, like Diamond Lake lore. If you don't, just a
Uh,
flat intelligence, but it's a harder DC.
I've only got lore of mines, so let me try to be
Actually, that will work
intelligent.
for you. That will work for
Oh,
you
nice.
because this is
Right,
by a mine.
it's on top of my mind, therefore I know it.
Yes, you'll know that this got abandoned about the same time actually that the plague ran through. This mine went
Oh,
dry about 5-10 years before, and the tower on top had been the mine owners, and then a astronomer moved into the area and died of the plague, and it's been laying abandoned since then.
Wow, people in this town are very bad at surviving the plague.
Uh, the Red Death is kind of a nasty plague. The Red Death killed about 1 in 8 people in the town.
that's quite a few people.
Yeah, it was basically the Black Death rolled through,
But it was
and
red.
but it was red, and instead of like and included things like crying tears of blood and that sort of thing. It was horrid. So yeah, Crory would know that your employer probably would not be super interested in that. Um, with that role, actually, Crory would also know that Balabar Smenk had acquired the mine and all of the mine's properties at very low prices after this mine failed.
Yeah.
And that includes a couple of like small outlying farms and ranches. There's not a lot of farming and ranching going on because of how hilly and kind of dangerous this area of the Isle of Kortos is, but you know, a lot of it's owned by Smenk, including this building.
He's been technically a profiteer of the plague. Noted.
Yeah, but
There's
he's
always
not
somebody
the only
willing to.
one. A lot of the mine owners managed to get great deals when everyone started dying.
Yeah.
I think one other thing of importance is that right here, this little carved up step that leads to the door, this area here actually has another door right at this path level.
Mm.
It's a much looser wooden door that just has a very simple padlock. Like it doesn't even seal off that area against the elements.
Yeah, I see. So, Shion, should we try knocking or should we just try to get inside
I would just
unannounced?
go inside.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going the big main door up here, which is big double door, kind of caked with blue mold, or the smaller, um, almost like shed door down here at this little thing under the stairs.
Let's take the shed door. We have had enough with mold, I think.
The shed door is locked.
Yeah. Can I use thievery to unlock the door? I think I
You
can.
absolutely can.
Hooray, let's try to unlock it.
There we go.
Um, yeah, that'll do it.
Mhm.
I had to. I realized I forgot to convert that one DC. The one DC in
Oh,
this place I forgot to convert. But yeah, you can open up that door.
Hell
And
yeah.
what's going to happen here? I
Uh,
think I would like each of you to roll initiative with perception.
oh,
oh, there we go.
Oh, fun. We're going to start with this thing. Excellent. So, Corey
This
came
thing.
in
That's
here
a
and
very
opened
good
the
sign.
door. Let me
we're in danger.
We're always in danger.
get my initiative tracker open. Come on. Okay, so we actually did it. Excellent. So, since it's been, oh goodness gracious.
40 years.
Yeah, since it's been 40 years, I'm also um, a little trying to remember what is going on with the rules of Pathfinder. So, give me just one swift moment. Okay. Immediately. No, that's not what I want to have happen. I'm clicking buttons wrong. There we go. A very small bat-like thing dives out of the darkness into Corey's face.
Not the face.
clawing at you. So let's see, that's a move, and then 2 strikes. So I'll just roll the attacks for both strikes together. 12 and 21. Do either hit your armor class, Rory?
The 21 hits.
Okay. So it will deal 2 points of damage. And I will need you to make a will saving throw.
Okay. bu- 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 bum.
Okay. You're fine. But where it scratched your face, you do notice like a sort of black ooze come out of the wound.
Ew.
Again. Every time.
Shion.
I'm Shion.
Yes. This critter has dived out of the door into Crory and is like on its face going claw claw claw. It is literally like maybe a foot long from top to bottom. It is
Yeah, well,
small.
I'll move over to Corey and I'll attack the thingy.
Yay. Move, attack. Well, that's not going to be a critical hit. In fact, that's not going to be hit at all.
Oh,
No.
yeah, well, I will steel myself and try again.
Yay. Even with the map, that hits.
Woo.
Dealing
Okay, that's all
5
my
points of
turns.
damage.
That's all my actions.
Corey. It turns out it's tough to hit a thing that's on your friend's face without hitting your friend's face.
True, true.
It'll be fine. It's okay.
What do you do,
Am I
Corey?
going? I think I'm trying to get it out of my face with a dagger, drawing it and trying to slash, stab, and get it just away from me.
Okay. So are you trying to like hit it or are you trying to like maneuver it?
Hit it.
Okay. Well, that will do that. You have 2 more actions.
It's still there?
Yeah. You stab it,
How
and
to
as it does,
grab?
it just keeps dripping more of this foul-smelling black ooze.
Okay, let's try to grab it and bring it under control then.
Okay.
Which I guess would be athletics.
Yes,
And counting as an attack roll?
it will, so you'll have your multi-attack penalty.
Okay. No!
R.I.P.
Well, let's give it
It, it,
another attempt.
it dashes out of the way of your grabs each time. As Corey remains very much a um Corey's just a big lumbering loaf in comparison to this thing. As it just keeps clawing multiple times at Corey, the person who opened the door. Do any of those hit?
Oh, they are. The 23 does hit.
It will deal 1 point of damage only, but you'll also need to make that will save again.
Okay, let's save. Where was it?
There's something about this thing. Yeah, no, you're fine, but there's definitely something about this thing which is off. It smells bad. It's a pallid green, and every time it claws you, you just feel ick. Shion.
Um,
Ugh. I guess I'll try to rip this thing off of him.
Okay. So are you like doing like grabbing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Uh,
ahead and do athletics or acrobatics, whichever you think is better.
Bam.
That will succeed. You are now holding a writhing, clammy, cold, green winged thing. And you can feel sort of this ooze from its wounds that you and Corey have inflicted going down your hand. I need you to make a will save. Okay. It's it's so wrong and gross that like you can't even really think. So for the next round, you're gonna be stupefied one, which means for the next round you'll take a -1 penalty on any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma based check you do. Yeah, that.
Oops.
You still have your other two actions though. I just love this. It's not a magical stupefaction.
Uh,
It's just so gross that it makes your brain not work.
Wild.
So yeah, you have two more
uh,
actions.
can I throw it on the floor?
You absolutely can.
Awesome.
Um, do you want it to inflict damage or just get it down to the floor?
I just want it on the floor.
Okay, this will be an acrobatics check. It's also sadly an attack, so you'll have the map. But yeah, I'll say that works. You slam it down into the floor. It's now on the floor, not near anyone's face.
I want to stomp on it.
Okay,
That does
that
not work.
that's a that's an attack. Actually, that's an
My
unarmed
bad.
attack. Yeah,
It's not doesn't work.
it doesn't work. Yeah, you slam down. It kind of rolls out of the way, but it is prone on the ground. Crory.
Kingdom for a fly swatter. Oh, still on the ground. Crory will attempt to stomp it too because that's just the easiest thing.
Um,
Apparently not.
you're having some trouble. Actually, no, it is prone. It is prone, so its AC will be lower because of that, which means that actually will hit it. Hey, you squish it into the dirt and bring it up, and like it's broken and twisted in a way that any living thing would be dead, but it's still moving.
Ew. Another stomp.
It's in tatters, but still moving.
Ew. Another stomp. Ah, damn it.
Oh, I think this might be our first critical failure.
If attacks even have critical failures?
I am pretty sure Strike has a critical failure.
Ew.
Oh, it does not. This is the only one that doesn't.
Ew.
So, yay.
But I'm certain that a 1 will not hit.
This thing, now broken and battered, crawls its way up Rory's leg and starts clawing at the leg.
Yeah, stop it.
That's not an effective die roll. It's going to get 2 because I have to move. A 23 and a 4.
Yeah, the 23 hits.
For 1 point of damage. And
At
the
least
and the
it's
will
not.
load and the will save.
At least it's not super damaging.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
Shion.
Shion. Oh. Sword time, sword time. Which I would have dropped to pull it off, so yeah, pick that up. I don't know what that takes.
That's just an action, an interact action.
Okay. And then I'll attack it.
Okay.
Bam.
Yeah, you like get that sword in between it and Corey's leg, and it's just like break it, and it just crumbles into bits that are just lying there, continuing to twitch, continuing to move, but no longer able to actually do anything.
Hell yeah. And we'll just stab it again.
It is dead.
I'm gonna keep stabbing it.
Okay, just keep on stabbing the bits.
I think it's gross. Oh my god.
It is so
Yeah.
gross. It looks like it was maybe knitted together from the remains of like a dozen different birds and bats.
That's gross.
Yeah.
On so many levels.
If either of you have religion or undead lore, you can try to figure out what that thing is.
I have occultism. And nothing else.
Nope, it is a religion or undead lore to know what it is. If you don't want to, that's fine. You don't have to.
It's gross. I don't want to think about it.
Understandable.
The room in here is a storage shed. There's like a couple of hammers and a shovel and like the stuff you would need to maintain your outside. There's a rusted over pair of shears and a scythe that haven't been used.
Hmm.
And then there's
Nothing
these
of
two.
value.
There's these two little like glass cylinders with this kind of green sludge at the bottom of it that's about half a foot deep. Each of these cylinders is about a foot total. And there's just two of them, and they both have open tops.
Why store something open?
It's a
I
very
take
good
a
question.
closer look at the sludge.
The sludge is thick, and it's green, and it smells horrid, like rot and decay.
Ugh. Shion, you are not by chance an expert in gross green sludge?
I don't want to think about it.
Okay, then let's leave the gross green sludge in the cylinders. And there another entrance or exit, or is this like just a enter from outside thing?
There is that one front door, and then there are, as you can see in that side image, a number of um, windows in that central tower.
Mm. Oh, And in the shed, can I get further into the building from the shed?
No, it's like a whole floor down. It's just this little 10 by 10 square.
I should have known our
Okay.
first attempt at something wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's why we tried the easy thing first, so that the hard
Exactly.
thing can be harder or easier. I forgot. Well, then let's get up the stairs and take the moldy entrance. Hooray!
Hooray! Mold!
Oh, that's a hooray thing.
Um, so this door is also got a little padlock on it. Hello?
Hello?
This door also has a padlock on it.
Yeah, okay, let's try to open it up. And I'm going to be very disappointed if this roll starts to become bad because.
You're paying to move my character around.
So you don't quite get it open on the first try.
What?
You start working on this lock and you realize it's actually kind of a better lock than you're expecting.
What the hell?
There's nothing stopping you from trying again. It's just going to take a little bit of
Oops.
extra work. Now the stupefaction fades. You're not
Yeah,
stupefied
I meant to
anymore.
clear it. Click the wrong button.
The thing is, does it look like it's easier to break than to pick?
Knowing us, it's always easier to break it.
Yeah,
We barely ever succeed at doing things the non-violent way.
it will be easier but louder to break it.
Okay, let's give it another try to open it quietly.
Oh yeah. Second time's the charm. Clicks off, open quietly. Yay.
Shion, do you wanna go first? Because you've got like armor and a shield, and I have a
You know
scratched
what?
up face.
After seeing what happened with the last door, I would never volunteer to go.
Croy puts away the dagger, draws the rapier, and tries to quietly and slowly open the door with a
Okay.
sword in front of his face.
Let me try to remove this properly. That's not correct. This is my first time in the new lighting system trying to open a door.
Yeah.
That's not correct. Can they not have eraser mode anymore? This could be a problem. Well, that's something I'm going to need to know in the future. I now have no way to open a door except for just moving you through it. Which is a
Huh.
problem. Which is a problem. Um, there's a place door here. Oh my god, there's an actual place door button.
Oh, I can click on the door and it flips open.
Yeah, but
Huh?
it doesn't open the door because I didn't prep it properly.
Oh, but it's kind of cute. It helps as a reminder, at least, that a door is opened
Yes.
or closed.
So what I'm going to do is just move you in, I guess. I'll know this for the future. make sure that I have you. Now the okay. What light sources do you have? Oh, you have night vision.
Uh,
Shiyun, can you
yeah,
see your
Rory has
character?
dark vision.
I see character. I see the whole room.
You should not readily see the whole room, but that's probably
Yeah.
because you're sharing vision with Rory. So, from Shiyun's perspective, as the two of you step through the door, this room is extremely dark, lit only by light coming out from the sun behind. There's a number of tables that have been set up as barricades against the back of the room. And Crory can see three zombies wearing the tattered, rotting remains of commoners' clothing, kind of leaning against the wall, holding crossbows that start to awaken as you come into the room.
Nope, 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 nope.
Uh, I will need you to roll initiative with stealth,
Uh, character.
because you're being sneaky.
Uh, there's stealth.
I know Twitch. I know.
Hmm.
What's going on?
Oh, sorry. No, my cat was like loudly squeaking at me like she was very concerned about something.
Yes, we know it's zombies.
It's zombies. Stealth initiative?
Yes. I'm assuming you're moving in here quietly, because you said you were.
Yeah. Because I can't see.
Unless Rory is very slowly and stealthily trying to open the hood, Shion's just like picking up two symbols. Bong, dong.
Where is that at? Or do I just roll stealth?
There, when you go to perception, the box at the right side, there's a small
Oh,
drop down next to
I've
initiative.
never noticed.
Yay. So, they actually always lose ties. So, one of them manages to get up before you act because it noticed the noise and fires its little crossbow at you. Does, who came through the door first? Corey. So that is towards Corey.
Yes.
Does 25 hit?
Yeah.
I just realized I did not make note of something important that I should. Give me one moment. It's going to be real easy to fix. It'll deal 7 points of damage.
Oh.
And I need you to make a fortitude saving throw. This crossbow bolt
Really?
hits you in the shoulder.
Ouch. But at least my throw is good.
Yeah, you're fine. But yeah, it hits you in the shoulder, you feel a little woozy, and you can see little traces of something shiny and black around where the crossbow bolt hit your shoulder. The
Is everything here fucking dirt?
the you see the zombie then take a second bolt, dip it into a little thing at its belt, and reload, and that's the rest of its turn.
Okay.
So, Corey.
I grab Shion and
Ah,
move her with myself through the door outside of the room of crossbow bolts.
Boom. You shut the door behind you?
Yes.
what happened to you?
Rory points to the literal crossbow bolt sticking out of the shoulder.
Yep, no, that's what I'm asking. How did you get that?
Well, I mean, you heard the loud crossbow thunk.
Yeah, but I didn't see anything, so all I heard was the thunk and a scream.
Zombies with crossbows.
Okay.
You very
Skeletons
shortly,
with spears.
very
Are we
very
ready
shortly
for
afterwards, you hear a couple thunks against the door, and see a couple little crossbow bolts come through it. They don't like go all the way through, but you see little tips dripping something shimmery and black.
Should stop angering the undead. It's not good for your health.
Do you have any idea what this stuff on the crossbow bolt tips could be? I'm a little concerned.
I can try looking at it.
I need to get back in. I accidentally left because, of course, I did.
Yeah.
Okay. This would be a crafting roll to know what this is.
Boom.
Boom. That is correct. Which one is it?
Cracking.
I know what its effect is. I just didn't actually bother to actually check which one it would be. Okay. You recognize this as lethargy poison.
Oh.
It's a poison that is made specifically to knock people unconscious.
Yeah, good thing you left. That's gonna knock you out soon.
Oh, great.
With that roll, you would actually know all of the steps. So you would know that it has 4 stages of effect. The first first stage, it slows you one for a round, then it slows you for a minute, and then after a minute, you fall unconscious with a round that someone could maybe wake you up, and then you're unconscious for hours until the poison wears off.
Oh, fun.
So it looks like Crory shook off the effects already, but you would be thinking, but yeah, if you didn't, you'd have maybe a minute before you fell unconscious.
Oh, and they have more of that there.
Yes, it looks
I
like
did
each of
not.
them has a little vial that they're dipping the crossbow bolts in.
I'm already surprised enough that zombies operate crossbows. But they have poison on them and know how to apply that poison. I am shook.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
So if we're ever struggling with sleep, we know just the zombies to go to.
Yeah, also, the zombies have cover for some reason. I'm starting to get the feeling that someone does not want us in here.
That's the story of our lives right now.
So how difficult is the terrain around the observatory, like the hillsides? checking if we can find another entrance, maybe.
You could fairly easily climb up the side of the hill to get towards the observatory tower, but then climbing up the tower itself is a sheer stone bit.
Yeah.
Although maybe like Rory might be able to boost Shiyun on his shoulders to get Shiyun into that kind of first set of windows.
Well, we could do this at least to catch a glimpse at the stuff before fighting our way through poison crossbow zombies. Or at least we can take a look at like the little windows on the side of the non-tower part. If those are windows.
Those are not window, or those are windows, but they're like caked shut and over with gunk.
Okay. So, Shion, you wanna try look through one of the windows of the tower?
If it's not lit, I can't see anything.
There are lights flickering from inside.
Oh, so somebody's home.
Yes, the tower has lights
Well, I
flickering
guess.
out.
Well, I guess we did establish that someone's already home, but
So are we lifting Shion into one of those windows?
Yeah.
As we've already
I'll get.
established, I'm going to have to move Shion in order to reveal the area. So there we go. Here's what Shion can see. So
Oh,
you can
I
see
was too zoomed in.
you can see a massive bedchamber that fills like the entire tower. The tall windows are open to let in the summer air, and it catches and the sunlight coming in catches motes of dust. There's a fine bed with plump red linen sheets squatting upon a dais kind of in the southeastern part of the tower. There's a nightstand next to it with a wax-choked candlestick and a black book bound with brown and red leather. At the midpoint in the eastern wall, there's a strange form standing rigid atop a short wooden stool. It's about as tall as a halfling, clothed in a very fine black suit and a top hat. It's wrapped from top to bottom in clean white cloth bandages. It has a pair of spectacles resting on its long, skinny nose, and is holding a silver platter as if it's presenting a meal. On the platter, there is the freshly preserved, severed head of a middle-aged human woman, with an outstretched purple tongue and a piece of platinum on it. Against the opposite wall is a messy desk piled high with papers. It has an apparatus with long tubes and different sorts of colored liquids poking out from the clutter. There's doors on the walls in the north and the west, and stairs leading up and down. So,
I'm going to just relay all of that.
bed, bedstand, desk, another desk, closets, stairs, weird little top hat mummy thing holding a platter with a head with a coin. And that's a very nice rug.
It's a really nice rug. I'm going to emphasize how nice the rug is.
Yeah. It's a high quality rug, green rug from Geb.
does it tie the room together?
Yeah, I really think it's the centerpiece of this whole room.
Yeah. Shiyun, you could attempt to help Crory get up, but I would need both of you to succeed an athletics check.
All right, let's do this.
Hell yeah.
Breaking and entering, let's go!
I love breaking and entering.
Because we
I'm
haven't
awful.
broken that entered before yet.
So, Crory can kind of start pushing up along the bottom without a problem, but Shiyun can't keep enough grip, so Crory falls and rolls a little down the hill. I'm not going to say there's any damage to that. This is a lethal enough area as it is.
Yeah, let's just assume that Crory in the meantime removed the crossbow bolt and didn't roll over it.
Yes. Perfectly fair.
Well, Crory dusting off his coat and clothes. That worked out not at all. Taking a look at the wall, how difficult would it be to just climb it on my own?
It would be harder, but Shiyun wouldn't have to make any athletics saves.
Yeah, let's try climbing the wall.
Okay. Give me that athletics. So you cannot quite get your grip on the wall. You almost get your good grip, but then you just kind of slide down again before you get to the window.
Damn it.
Shun, if you want to, you can try to grab Crory and give him that final pull up if you want.
All right, crack my knuckles. Let's go.
No.
Well, you did improve.
Hey, I'll get better. Okay. Right, Twitch, I'll get better.
I will say,
She doesn't
Shun,
believe me.
now that you're in the room, you can actually hear like a voice coming from the stairs upstairs. Doesn't seem like they're like moving towards you, and you can't quite make out what he is saying. But there's a man up there saying something, like chattering at something.
I think somebody owns this rug.
You can hear Crory's face palm echo through the valley. Of course somebody owns the rug. It wouldn't be a nice rug if nobody owned it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Crory can attempt again. Crory can try to find some other way up. Shiyun can try to go down the stairs and open the door from the inside.
Yeah.
I'm sure that won't go badly.
The tool shed didn't contain a ladder, right?
It did not.
Sad.
There is also, I'll remind in Shiyun in that room, a bed with a bed sheet and the nice rug.
Mm.
You know what our home is missing? A nice rug and a proper
Yeah.
bed.
Steal a bed from a necromancer.
We went to the necromancer's tower and all we got was this lame bed.
It's a very nice bed. It's a 4-poster.
Ooh. Yeah, but maybe you can tie something together that works as a makeshift rope.
You know what would work as a rope? A rope.
Oh, right. We had ropes.
Shiyun, do you throw down your rope? Crory? ahead, Corey. Roll that again. It's much easier now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there.
I was about to say you have to roll a 5 or better, and then you roll a 4.
Really?
Really? You're so ready to climb the wall that you see the rope and you're like don't grip the rope properly because you have your hands like trying to ready to dig your fingers into brick, and you just kind of slide down and go
or maybe the poison isn't actually neutralized yet.
still drowsy and groggy from all the corpse goop in your face and the poison in your shoulder.
Corpse scoop, poison, whatever the fuck the dirt on the hill is. Jerry needs to go into the washing machine after this adventure.
Spin cycle.
Yeah. 1,200 rounds per minute, let's go.
Well, I mean,
I
there's
guess
nothing
there's
stopping
always...
you from just going again.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hooray!
that time you get up, and I can pull Crory next to Shion. Well, I never closed off that closet over there.
They're up. And that is a nice rug.
Oh, that's why I haven't seen the door. It looks like the door's a new feature. Let me put the doors. Just so we have a record of you opening and closing doors if you want to.
Hooray.
But yeah. So now Crory can see everything. The bed, the bedside stand, the little halfling mummy thing in a suit and a top hat, the desks covered in papers, the weird apparatuses that Crory will immediately recognize as an alchemist's kit.
More
Oh.
importantly, he can see the rug.
And the rug. The very fine
Which
rug.
one of those stairs is up and which one is down?
This stair goes up, this stair goes down. I will draw a little line on each of them showing the direction of movement.
Should we just roll up the rug and throw it out of the window?
That might damage the rug.
But we would have it already outside if we needed to leave quickly.
You're right, you're right. Let's go get the rug. Let's go roll out the rug. I'll walk right here.
Would be so funny if there was a secret under the rug.
Nope, there is not. I was just double checking. There's a lot in this room. There's a lot in this room.
Just imagine someone's going like, there's a rug and a bunch of super interesting things, and I can hide something under the rug because nobody's going to expect something there. First thing players do, we need that rug.
Yeah. Okay. You roll out the rug. You carefully drop it out the window so you can leap onto the rug out of the window if you need to.
Awesome. We
Nice.
got a rug.
You have stolen a rug.
A
In
rug
broad
has
daylight.
joined the party.
We have performed a real rug pull on that necromancer.
Can I get the necromancer's attention? Can you kill this guy?
I'm not sure if we should just get the necromancer's attention
No,
right
I know
now.
I'm joking.
Wait, I did this backwards. I was going to draw each of these arrows pointing upwards so you can see which one goes from downstairs.
So, Rory gets at the desk and looks at the papers there because documents, hopefully.
Yes, let me check which stack of documents this is. Okay, actually, so this actually only has a this is a dresser and it only has a single note on it.
Oh,
There you go.
oh, that's a long text.
Do you want to read it for the stream?
Yeah, right. Filch, what reached me about the disaster that struck your fiancé? I will not claim to understand the details of your research. There's talk of dilute corruption and soul lightning, but I do know what it meant for the two of you, and your sorrow is my sorrow. If I could leave you be, I would. Alas, I need you in Diamond Shore, my dearest friend. The cult situation is getting worse. Deep within the Dowerstone mine, they're studying things brought in from Ustalav. Green worms and unkillable zombies. I nicked one of the worms for you to study. I put you up in the old observatory. Show this letter to the big albino orc at the feral dog. He'll help you get settled and provide supplies you need for your research. I trust the enclosed coins are sufficient to cover your travels from Gap. May Desna guide your footsteps and Gosri put wind in your sails to bring you here on all swiftness. Your old friend, Bally.
Yay, note.
Let's put that note into the inventory.
A giant mouse cursor shows up and drags it to the side of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
What data structure
So
do you
Bally
use in
is
your
the
inventory?
is the is Bally the diminutive of Bellabar?
Uh, yeah, that seems reasonable to assume.
I did not expect that man to have like a cute shorty name. Like Balabar Smank does not seem like a Bally.
Oh my god, Spotify running. I was like, why am I hearing music?
I tried to run music on this through an open source music source, and then they copyright claimed all of my shit on YouTube, despite like
Hmm.
saying that they wouldn't.
Yeah.
It was such a pain in the ass that I just stopped.
Yeah. I'd say gotta make our own music, but even then we'd probably get claims because the system is broken.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
will like they'll like make re-uploads of copyright-free music and then claim it.
I once hummed like Banana Phone on one of my streams and got a copyright claim for some Brazilian rap song. And like that one was the hardest one to fight against because I'm just like I'm humming. I am humming. There's no song at all.
Yeah. If you want to copyright claim me for fucking banana.
Even then, humming Banana Phone while you work is fair use. Like explicitly.
Okay. I
That
should
is
sort of.
transformation. That is transformative in nature.
Uh,
There have been court cases about that already.
Holy fucking hell. Like, the existence of court cases of this is actually disturbing me because I'd expect a court to go, this is stupid shit that's not worth our time. But apparently.
Well, copyright, like they're old court cases, but like when they wrote the copyright laws, people had to like go, yeah, no, taking like the heavy metal song and then writing a classical music rendition of it is transformative. Humming the song is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad that it's not illegal to enjoy music yet.
Yet. It's not yet illegal to enjoy music without paying freaking Clearwater Radio or whoever owns everything now. Yeah. So you're in the room. You're in the room. Yay.
Okay. So more desks with papers on them.
Yeah, this desk here is covered in papers and has the alchemical supplies.
Okay,
There's a book on the end stand by the bed.
let's check out the alchemical desk and make sure that the mummy isn't suddenly attacking me.
The mummy over here is just standing there.
Oh, okay. And
So
hopefully not trying to tuck people into sleep. Okay, so going through the vast amount of documents on the alchemist table, I assume they're probably going to be alchemical ramblings, research observations, anatomical drawings, and incomprehensible contemplations.
and I have a number of skill checks you can attempt to make to decipher what the hell's going on.
Oh boy, I love skill
Well,
checks.
Your
I
options
have a,
are medicine,
I have
religion,
a,
alchemy, and perception.
I guess alchemy is within the crafting because alchemy is an older form of Pathfinder, probably.
Yes.
Oh boy, Crowley is just about barely proficient in alchemy, apparently.
You can see that there's details in the notes that mention what the various vials that are being held on the desk do, but you can't quite make heads or tails of them. You can, however, see that there are two, three, 5 vials kind of on the desk that have different colored liquids in them. One is blue, one is red, one is yellow, one is white with black streaks floating through it, and the last is a pale green. So, medicine, religion, and perception can also be used. You can work with Shiyun if you feel like you need to
Yeah, I
or
can
want
help.
to.
Yeah.
I can help. I can help. Shion, like
Yeah.
peering over your shoulder, even though there's like a whole ass desk.
Yeah. I mean,
There. There's our point and click inventory screen from the worst point and click I've ever played.
I need to open media link. Oh, goodness gracious, it didn't let me copy the media link. I gave me. Get out of here. I don't want you. You. Paste and go. That way the stream
Doesn't
can
want
see
us.
the beautiful thing that Sega just made, the inventory screen.
It is. I don't remember which Gabriel night it was. It's one of them.
ah,
I hear good things about that series.
I've heard about that series.
Except for like one of the games is really bad, I hear.
3, yeah.
I
It was
think
when they
I've
switched
seen.
from FMV and hand animation to 3D, and it didn't work out well.
Oh, I think I've watched some gameplay of Gabriel Knight, but that's long ago, and I don't think I've ever watched like more than a few minutes of it. But, huh.
Oh, and excuse me, it's not crafting, it's your alchemy class skill DC.
Oh.
Because you're an alchemist, so you actually have a like skill DC roll that you can do.
Oh, where was that
I
again?
don't know. Let me open up your character sheet and see if I can
es-
find out.
Especially since the alchemy thing is something that's been like over 3 corners.
Let me. I'm gonna click your alchemy tab.
Oh, there's a whole alchemy tab.
I think
Nice.
it's your bomb attack roll. It's not literally a bomb
Uh,
attack, but it's like the same. That's the same roll.
yeah.
When
Okay.
you should have proficiency with bombs. Let me fix that.
Yeah.
You are trained in that. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. But how do I roll it? Is it in the character then? The bomb attack? No.
Should just be able to. It doesn't say how you actually roll it. Goodness gracious. Oh, just click one of your bombs.
Okay. Oh wait, that's the black powder, not the bomb.
That still uses the
The
bomb roll. And you rolled a 3. Yeah, yeah, Corey, you just can't read this guy's handwriting, is what we're figuring out.
Damn it! I thought my writing was illegible.
um,
Oh wait, this is not an alchemist. This is a doctor, and doctors have bad handwriting.
Shiyun, do you want to do the aid action?
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Uh,
what skill do you want to use to aid?
I um. Sorry, I have way too many windows open and it's overwhelming. Trying to find the right ones. Okay. Can I use crafting to help? Because he's
Sure.
trying to identify stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crafting.
Why are we rolling badly on this? This is not a hard roll.
This is nothing new for me.
Yeah.
I very consistently roll terribly.
Yeah. I'm going to say that you're not going to get anything else about the alchemy out of this particular set of notes without spending a lot of time studying. But if you have these notes and you use them alongside the vials to try to figure out what they're doing in like a proper alchemy lab, which I guess you have if you want to do this here and now and risk people coming down, you could try to identify them. The vials are stoppered, so you can just take the vials if you want to.
Shall we take the vials, Shion, or should we try to figure out what they are? Do we know someone with a proper alchemist's lab and expertise in diamond shore?
You should have one for your bomb making.
Hmm. Right, so we just need the expertise.
You would basically just need to like take it back home and spend like a day studying them with these notes.
Yeah.
But you could still gain. There are still 1, 2, 3 more skill checks you could make. Try to make to discern information about these notes kind of quickly.
Yeah.
Medicine, religion, and perception.
I leave the medicine to Shion because she's our doctor of the group. For better
Awesome.
or worse.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a medicine roll from Shion.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Shion. Gonna see a new paragraph appear. Because you do, in fact, manage to deduce more information. As you are looking through, you can see those anatomical drawings.
Oh boy.
They run through the body, and his notes say that they conduct the soul's lightning. There's also detailed observations of how decay affects the body, and how disease leaves corruptions on the flesh, and establishing a minor corruption can forewarn flesh against attack. In modern language, this dude has figured out the nervous system and vaccination.
Oh.
Just like without the germ theory of disease or like understanding of electricity.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, cool. If only he wouldn't create literal zombies and steal corpses that we need.
Hey, girls gotta have a hobby.
It is of note that early medical research did a lot of stealing corpses.
Fortunately, a lot less zombies, though. And the important part is the corpses that we need. If they stole other corpses, yeah.
There's also religion and perception. You do not need to be skilled to attempt these, but obviously it's easier if you have training.
Mm, let me roll perception then. And I almost rolled deception. Yeah, trying to lie to the paper.
So, while you can't quite figure out what the vials do, you do know one of them is a potion called Life's Breath.
Ooh, do I
And
know which of?
you don't know, but you do know that there's a note, a very frustrated note here saying, this formulation is a failure. The soul lightning does not flow. So, whatever Life's Breath is, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do.
Tried bottled lightning.
Hmm?
I said should have tried bottled lightning.
And then, does anyone want to try to figure out the religious portions?
I think Shion might have proficiency.
uh,
Did she
yeah.
have?
Yeah, I got some. I can try to figure it out. Let's go. Let's go.
Those portions start talking about gross things like vampires and zombies and ew.
Oh, right. Shion decided not to think about the EU.
I'll just make note here. Both of these you can just automatically solve with a day's worth of work, but you have to do that like in a day's worth of work. So I'll just make them marked as unlearned.
Okay. So Crow
So
takes a look at the mummy. Morbid curiosity wins
it's
once again.
it's a halfling sized mummy with a nice black suit and a top hat, holding a silver tray in its outstretched hand, like kind of one hand out and the other at its shoulder, like it's a waiter. The tray has a preserved middle-aged woman's head on it with a fat bloated tongue sticking out and a coin sitting on her tongue.
Is there a chance that I can recognize that middle-aged woman?
Um, you're not quite sure.
Okay.
Also behind it is, this was not included in the description, and and it should have been. The mummy is like here. Behind it is a statue, and the statue is of a rather plain, ordinary looking, middle aged, balding man with a hooked nose, hands against one another in prayer, and great angel wings coming off of his back.
Do you have an idea who this angel man is? Dude.
Hmm?
Corey points at the statue.
I'm sorry to ambush you, statue. It wasn't in the opening blurb, and I forgot about it.
Praying man with wings looks kind of weird to me.
Hmm. Well, what else is this supposed to look like?
I don't know, maybe you know who this praying angel
I'm
man
getting a
is.
phone call. Hold on.
She says, "Hold on, hold on. Yeah. I'm in the middle of
God's
a
calling.
yeah. I'm in the middle of a heist. I'm not supposed to have phone calls. We're violating the Prime Directive." You can tell Starfleet we don't know what this magic stuff is. It's weird and gross. This guy's just invented vaccination. Starfleet Shiyun fanfic when? Never is the answer.
Oh.
Cat got out. Okay.
Okay.
Seiko will be right back after fetching a cat. I do very much appreciate that the second the poison arrow zombies came out, you were like, out of the door, goodbye.
Yeah, that's just not that did not seem like a good proposition, especially not if you get hit first. And the fact that the zombie was able to reload and repoison within its turn.
Yeah, those zombies did not have the normal move restriction that zombies have.
My first thought was like, okay, if this is still reloading, maybe I could run in, throw that zombie at the other zombies, and then you say, he's reloading the crossbow and dipping the bolt into the poison. And then, like, okay, I'm not going to do some action hero level shit. I'm noping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention, typically zombies are like restricted to basically only having half a turn.
Yeah. That is very true. And it is a fun little observation that these are better made zombies than most zombies.
So he made super zombies. And also the note talking about indestructible zombies makes me think about that bat creature that we thought that we had to put into way too many parts before it stopped attacking us.
Yeah.
Which opens one of the big questions about undeath when it just can keep being undead. Like, if you cut a zombie's hand off, do you now have a moving hand trying to kill you and a zombie with one less hands trying to kill you? And if yes, then how fine do you need to grind up a zombie before it becomes undangerous?
Fortunately, there's a game mechanics answer. 0 hit points.
Yeah. But if you ignore like these game concepts and just run things like, oh yeah, this is undead and can technically not be killed to its logical conclusion, then it becomes really fucking scary.
Yeah. Yeah. We regret to inform you that that is a very common theme explored throughout this adventure path.
Yay! We're in danger, aren't we?
You broke into a necromancer's tower. Of course you're in danger.
Uh, okay, given.
every time I've run this before, people have just kicked down the front door and done that fight, and every time at least one player has died.
Died, or hit 0 hit points and had to be stitched together?
Died.
Peace! So it's not necessarily the system kind of can become a little bit deadly, or we are just two people. It's a literally difficult encounter. Good to know.
In the original, the poison is like a poison that drains your constitution,
Oh fuck.
which reduces your hit points, and
Yeah,
like it
poison.
it keeps on doing it until you make your save. Like it's really nasty poison.
Yeah, poison in Pathfinder First Edition is generally really nasty.
Well, this wasn't a Pathfinder First Edition. This was a D&D 3.5.
Oh, a D&D, okay, which I guess Pathfinder is close enough to.
Yeah, but like poison's even nastier in D&D 3.5.
Ooh, hell.
Yeah, I'm just
Like the
like,
first time I started looking at poisons in Pathfinder, I was like, yo, this shit is really unpleasant. Like if you try to pick up something poisonous, but that's also low level, it's still very unpleasant.
hi,
Just the general
Sahil.
concept. Hello.
We have an escape cat issue, so we're on a temporary break. And Corey's complaining about poison.
Yes, I do.
So yeah.
Well, I
What?
guess like complaining is only half, because giving players poison also makes them realize that their lives are very valuable or
Yes.
easy to spend. Though the one time where I actually went and put a poison trap into a level 1 dungeon, one of the players played a fucking poison immune Durgar.
Yeah. When I did this
And
adaptation, and I'm like, okay, what is everyone's actual motivation here? Because that's part of converting into Pathfinder Second Edition, because you have to top-down design everything, which is tough to get used to coming from a bottom-up construction background. But I'm learning to
yeah,
like it. I'm just like, yeah, Filge would not be putting murder poison on those things. He would still give those fancy zombies poison, but he would be aiming for unconsciousness. Why are you breaking into my house? Sort of shit.
yeah. Which maybe means that there is a possibility, a very faint one, that we can solve this issue peacefully. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though I guess that it's not going to be as easy as going like, oh yeah, we have a cellar full of meat. Can we get
Players,
those
don't look at the
corpses back?
screen right now. I am betraying information to the viewers who are not players so they can feel the tension I feel.
Yeah, alright. I'll
Okay.
have the chat on pop out so I can take a look at it every now and then just don't look at it because attention.
And mostly we don't really have anyone chatting during Worm.
Yeah, sometimes someone pops in.
Yeah, people pop in sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, usually Cassie pops in after we start talking about Cassie Land.
Yes. When we start talking about Cassie Land. I gender swapped Cassie Land. The original character had Cassie's dead name. So when I'm like not finding a ghost art that I like for that character here, I'm just like, grr, and I see this kind of cute girl ghost that I like, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna gender swap. And the original ghost has my girlfriend's dead name, so let's just give it my girlfriend's name.
Hooray.
Hooray!
I have yet to take a pretty run-of-the-mill adventure path and gender swap every character and see just how weird it becomes.
Yeah, they do get quite weird because like with the because so many of these only have guys.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
welcome back.
I will
I've
say
once
this
read a
one's kind of good at having some women in it, but it is still rather male dominated.
yeah.
What did I miss?
Crory
Uh,
complaining about poison.
Oh,
I explained that the original that I made that poison less nasty in this version because the original D&D 3.5, it's a con drain poison,
oh,
so it like kills
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we were looking at the mummy and looking at the praying angel man statue with a pretty generic man having angel wings, but
Yes,
well,
generic looking man with a distinctive hooked nose and middle aged male pattern baldness.
yeah. Yeah, let's Crory roll a religion roll. He's not proficient in religion, but he has superstitions because he's an orc.
You're pretty sure that that is not a statue of any deity or historical figure.
Okay.
It kind of looks self-aggrandizing.
Oh, so probably one of the owners of this place is a middle-aged balding man with a hooked nose.
Who thinks of himself so highly he's going to commission a statue of himself as a angel.
Question is the necromancer so full of himself, or was the original astronomer full of himself? These are both kinds of people who would be self-aggrandizing.
They are. We'll find out, maybe.
Eh,
So, just to refresh what's going on, you've checked out the alchemy table, you've checked out the dresser desk, you have not looked at the bed, you have not looked at this, and you haven't really done anything but actually just glance at the mummy head on a platter and angel.
Don't forget we took the rug though.
And yeah, and you took the rug and tossed it out the window. Officially committing a crime in the process of this. Beyond breaking and entering.
because I wanted to say we weren't committing a crime when we unlocked the shed or unlocked the main entrance room. Yeah. Crory is not going to steal the silver coin of the severed head because that just seems tactless and under his dignity. But he does take a look at the book next to the bed. What kind of lecture is the doctor slash necromancer reading?
That is a book that he's written. And this
Oh.
one is a lot more organized than the notes. This is a formula book.
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah. And since you're both alchemists, you write in kind of the same language. So
Finally.
you could absolutely take this book and in your daily alchemy bomb preparation, prepare something in here instead.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, let's
So I'm going
let's
to
take it.
add to the Filges papers so you don't have a bazillion things what those formulas have. So this has all of these seem to be formulas that he has created in his medical research.
The first one is very interesting.
The first one actually
Can-
includes a little note for Alicia with a little heart.
Oh. I think I've read that name somewhere in the player facing notes or somewhere.
I don't think you would have, no.
Oh no, it was in the note on the dresser, right? Oh.
I do not believe so.
Is it in my personal notes? Or do I confuse something? There
Not
could be
unless
multiple people
yeah, it
with
could
the
be I
name
just
Alicia.
accidentally gave his dead fiance the same name as someone else. But no, I had to recreate these, so each of these has a reason for existing.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have details about why he made these in here.
Hey, there's no Alicia, so I guess I just confused something.
But yes, he did create a elixir, a lesser elixir of gender transformation, which is basically HRT. That's your brain is going correct there. It requires taking every month for several years.
Okay. The Nambic tonic sounds like the thing that the zombies were using.
Numbing tonic is it's actually like these are all except for the last couple are actually things that you can get. The numbing tonic gives you five. It's still lesser. Oh, excuse me. It's minor. Minor numbing tonic gives you 2 temporary hit points when you drink it.
Oh,
Yeah, all of these are like
so it's a painkiller.
yeah, all of these are things that you can like look up on the archives of Nethys. These are all actual things.
The mutagen sounds very interesting.
Yeah, mutagen is the alchemist option that you could pick instead of bombs.
Ah,
Basically,
right.
the cognitive mutagen takes away your physical attributes and increases your intelligence attributes. Bestial does the other way around.
Yeah.
And then the ones in the bottom that have parentheses are the ones that are not in the wiki that are special and unique.
Okay.
And actually, Ghoul's venom would have been the poison.
Oh.
There's the note. Because I made note of what it did, but I didn't actually like write down what it was on the zombies. And there it is, staring me in my face.
I think Rory has some experiences with ghoul venom, with the actual ghoul venom.
Yeah, it looks like this is a alchemical imitation of that venom,
Huh.
meant to
Now
paralyze and
Rory
knock
can.
unconscious instead of kill.
Yeah, so Rory can now think about how close to the OG it is.
Yes.
Interesting formulas. Definitely worth copying.
Yay, more crimes.
I love crime.
Copying alchemical formulas isn't a crime.
Taking the book would be.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it back. If we have a peaceful resolution with the necromancer.
We've already taken his rug. I don't think that's happening.
Okay, so we've got breaking and entering, grand theft rug, borrowing industrial
Oh,
secrets without permission,
I have the perfect long-term goal for a
destruction of
campaign.
property.
What have we destroyed so far?
The little green critter.
That was a self-defense as against a hostile person. That was. Also, it has left the building on its own. I just opened the door. But our long-term goal is we need to turn that rug into a flying carpet.
Interesting. Okay. But yeah. So what do you want to do?
Is there anything under the bed?
Under the bed.
Just imagine Troy taking a look under the bed and getting immediately attacked by another bed thing.
Um, under the bed is nothing in particular.
Okay. So, do we still hear the voice from upstairs?
Yes, he is still chattering to something or someone who does not respond.
That guy has a lot to say.
Hi, Savaria. Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
actually, Corey,
Hello.
as an alchemist, you can make that little kind of class skill check roll or crafting roll to try to understand what's going on.
Oh, okay.
The
I guess
party's
this is
breaking and
another.
entering Silvaria.
We're not criminal. This is just another roll of one of my bombs, right? In terms
Yeah,
of.
for some reason, the actual skill roll button doesn't work. It sounds like he is actually actively doing research right now.
Oh.
And he's
Oh.
saying things like, and you see, my apprentice, this thing. Like he's talking through his process with someone he
Yes.
calls his apprentice.
So there's two of them now.
The
Or maybe
apprentice does
he's
not seem to
imagining having an
respond ever.
apprentice. I mean, depending on what kind of person he is outside lecturing, the apprentice might just not be very talkative.
It could be an ancient magical Zoom call.
It could be.
Could be. But I
So
guess
what
as
should
long
we
as he's
what should we
teaching
do?
his apprentice, we could look around the rest of the place. We have two doors and a way to go downstairs.
Mm-hmm. I like this door. Let's open this door.
Okay. Is this door locked?
It is not. It's a closet door. Inside of that closet, you can see hanging there 6 identical sleeveless long coats.
Guy has that cartoon character garderobe.
Hey, so do I. Do you know how many long sleeve black shirts I own? It's insane.
Yeah. These are
I'm
like,
only half joking. I actually started purchasing things that I've already have
yeah,
because
they're like sleeveless black leather, almost vests. They have like a wide open V-neck.
Huh.
And they are
I'm
exactly
starting
the
to
same outfit that the big statue is wearing.
I'm starting to feel like Gap has a very different fashion culture than the place we come from.
Do they have pockets?
They do.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go through those pockets.
You can find a variety of copper and silver coins in those pockets, adding up to 8 silver pieces worth.
We're just looting those guys' house.
Yes.
Okay, that dude just randomly puts money in his pockets because he needs it and forgets it.
I do that.
Yeah, that
Like I
is.
basically have a pack of paper tissues in every kind of coat or jacket I have. But is it called pickpocketing if the pockets that we're picking are inside a wardrobe?
Nope, it's just burglary.
Okay. Yeah. So we're auditioning for when a wizard comes to steal dragon loot. Okay. That means one door remaining.
Yes, and the up and downstairs.
I'm gonna take one of them and shove it in my bag.
One of the vests.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
In
have the
here,
giant. I'm gonna have the giant hand, the giant mouse pointer pop up and put it in my inventory.
I have the feeling that we're making a peaceful resolution very difficult.
That was
Yeah.
difficult when we robbed him of his rug.
of this very fancy rug. Um, so this room here, where the other had like those vests hanging, this one has a table with 6 identical pairs of leather cargo pants folded on it.
Why does he keep them in separate closets?
Oh no!
Why leather cargo pants? That's oddly specific. It
Black
feels very
leather,
anachronistic.
black leather pants with lots of pouches woven in.
Yeah, well, if Shion feels like it, she can also pickpocket those.
The pants aren't gonna fit me. Why should I look in them?
There might be change in the pants pockets too.
No, these are folded. There won't be any change in those. Little did I know, the legendary diamond of immortality was in one of those pockets.
Uh,
But just imagine this guy's morning routine when he gets up, he has a little breakfast, then he runs like a huge distance to get his pants, and then he runs like uh 30 feet to catch his flow.
Don't you also run 30 feet for your
I'm starting to think 3, 6, 9. This guy's middle room here with the bed is bigger than my entire flat, I think. Now that I'm looking at it.
yeah, he's got a pretty big little living space here.
Okay.
If only we all had a rich mine owning bestie that everyone in the community thinks is scary because he has a scary name and he's sociopathic murderer. But we call him Bally because he's our bestie.
I can't wait to find out what kind of bestie names various dictators in history had.
Uh, so yeah, what do you wish to do?
Do we feel like interrupting the master teaching his apprentice, or do we feel like more burglary and relative safety?
I don't know.
Let's go down first. We need to make sure that nothing gets us on the back when we're getting up to the guy.
Okay, arrows point
Wait,
up.
down man. Okay, right.
So as you come downstairs, you see a long table set with silver plates piled high with rotting and moldering food. There are 3 candelabras lighting the room, and around the table are a number of slumped over zombies. Each is dressed in nice outfits.
Damn.
I'm starting to think that the guy might have lost it.
Yeah. His apprentice he's talking to is probably just another corpse.
Yeah, probably. But also, do we want to fight like 10 zombies or something? I don't think I have enough bombs to solve this quickly.
The zombies are all slumped over and not moving.
Yeah, but that could change the moment that we made a noise that's just a little bit too loud.
Well, Chad is cheering you on to fight them and do it.
We're
Yeah,
going to die.
but Chat didn't see how like 3 or 4 zombies with crossbows hurt us already.
Gosh, you get shot by one poison crossbow.
Yeah, and then the zombie managed to reload it before I had time to react.
I think that's what Scroy's scared about is the zombies in the front hallway had 3 actions around, which zombies normally don't get.
Yeah. And also, Crory just learned that crossbows are relatively quick to reload. Which I mean is kind of funny because he also only needs like 1 action to reload his guns, but
Yeah, it's an interact.
they somehow figured out quick reloading as a worldwide feat that everyone has.
Well,
Problem is we almost die every single time we do anything with combat.
Because we're only 2 people. And also we don't have like other super strong combat builds. We have like medium builds. We're neither the quickest, fastest, zoomiest people with the strongest magic, nor are we like built like literal tanks.
well, I mean, you can try to sneak around if you'd like.
I'm not sure if this is bait. But yeah, let's try to sneak around and be careful not to make a sound.
This is gonna go terribly.
Give you those
Yeah.
stealth rolls. Well, Crory is silent as a mouse. This in the back that you now see is a large buffet table that has like a carafe of wine on it, but is
That
otherwise
may or may
presently
not be
empty.
vinegar by now.
You can also very clearly see an empty seat at the front.
I am not going to sit myself down there.
Why not?
So, trying to sneak further. Do I need to make another roll?
Nope. You're good
Okay.
to move around in this room. Shun, are you going to make a roll for moving around too?
8.
Oh no.
Shiyun makes a rather loud noise crashing down the stairs. And none of the things around the table respond.
I'm stealthy for once.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like Shiyun like drops the shield. Yeah, you can see one. Oh, I should the doors I should the doors on the map layer so that I'm not. No, there's the doors.
Ooh, the suspense.
So we can see that they can be opened and closed.
Yeah. So considering that I'll have to leave soon, do we want to stop here before we start checking everything? Or do you want to carry on a little bit further?
How much longer do you have?
Uh, Technically 3 minutes.
Then I guess we stop here in the uh, dining room.
Hooray!
Hooray! Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns?
No.
No thoughts.
I'm so expecting those zombies to bite us in the ass as soon as we drop our guard even a little bit.
This is one of my favorite pre-published like dungeons in any system. And we're seeing
Yeah,
we're seeing why.
yeah, like this is a mix of dangerous and why is this not attacking me?
And it's creepy, but also like the creepy person's doing medical research.
Yeah,
He
like the
invented
combination of
vaccination.
this is like the really unpleasant thing of this guy is legitimately pushing like scientific research on the medical field on a very important way, with vaccination being like a super big thing, and also understanding of the nervous system could come in handy in the future, probably.
Yeah. He's not hurting anyone. The only reason he's at your attention is because the corpses he thought no one cared about are cared about by a ghost in a tomb that you need to deal with.
Yeah, that's why I kind of try, hope that maybe we can find a peaceful resolution. Though he might be very unhappy that we are starting to steal everything.
Yeah, he might be annoyed that you stole his fancy rug and chucked it out the window.
Yeah, well, maybe we can get like a agreement that allows me to copy his chemical nodes, purchase the rug, and get the dead people back.
Maybe.
And all we need to do is probably doing something really stupid other thing, so we keep doing side quests of the side quests of the side quests.
Who knows? We'll have to see.
And also, I'm now tempted to, at some point in conversation, call Belarus Mank Bali and just see how he reacts.
I'm sure that will not go wrong at all.
Yeah, maybe I should do that once I own like a few mines myself.
Yes, go up to the like basically mob boss that runs this small town and call him by the diminutive that his best friend uses.
Well, I mean, if I manage to befriend his best friend.
Insert yourself into this guy's friendships.
Yeah.
Yes, we were taking everything from him, starting with his friends.
Technically, you're from Northern Garand, right? You're from the deserts, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you're not from super far away from Geb. You know, as long as we think that like Fantasy Sahara isn't far from Fantasy Mozambique.
I mean, I would have to look up actual distances at a map if I wanted to check the distances of real life Mozambique and real life Sahara, because
It's really far. It is really far. Like
nothing is really far when you travel quick enough.
You don't travel quick enough.
Oh,
It's like going from the northern coast of Africa to Cyprus versus going from the northern coast of Africa to the southeastern coast of Africa.
I mean, what's the quickest time someone crossed the entire globe?
The quickest time someone's crossed the entire globe is like 16 hours in supersonic jets.
Yeah, see, if I manage to get a hold of a supersonic jet and the refueling situation sorted out, it's not far away.
In the fantasy age of sail where it takes months. Let's see if there's enough people left to be worth raiding out with
I, I'm,
somebody.
I mean, in the fantasy age of sail, I could just find a magician that's powerful enough to teleport me.
Yeah, that would do it. Let's see. Who do we have we could raid into? Corsair Cave.
That's a cool name.
That's the only thing we got. So let's see if we have enough people to meet Casey Explosion's minimum raid level.
Oh. I didn't know that there were minimum raid levels.
Yeah, you can set them yourself. That's why
Yeah,
when I'm like, oh, I want to raid Matt, that's why I say check C, because like most people I know have minimum raid levels of like 2 people so that they don't get spammed.
Yeah, I used to
Alright.
get spammed with raids all the time.
Here we
Okay.
go. Thank you
Yeah,
all for
let's
watching. Thank you for session.
thank you for mastering.
Next time, hopefully next week, we get to continue this.
Hopefully there's
Yes.
worm.
Hopefully we get to, because we did not actually get to worm this week.
Yeah. Worm.
Worm. Let's go.
Alright, I
Hell yeah.